Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-Sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And we're here with Maddie. Hi, Maddie. And we're doing an interactive today. Hello, everybody. This is one question per person, please. And copy. I got to send it out. Copy of question per
One question per person.
Yeah, you can do the
Be polite, be courteous.
Please. Well, they're always
if we happen to miss your question, just remind us that we've missed you, but we don't do that too often.
Well, and we do it occasionally, but that's just happenstance. No spamming, or else I'll sick L on you again.
Yes. Please.
And what else?
Well, I guess we'll talk a little bit maybe about what's going on in the universe now, because we don't have anybody watching. It says one watching, but
I promised Maria that I would send her some. I would send to her because she is going to send it out to her friends. What happened? Oh, there it went. And Genevieve, Melanie, I don't think she's probably sleeping because she works nights. What happened there? Okay. So what is happening in the universe, Maddie?
I don't know. I don't really know. I just know tonight is starting the perceived meteor showers.
Perseids. Yeah, I'm going to send one to my niece. I'm sure she's not home, but because they come around every fall, right?
So I do have a little bit that I can read for the August 11th astro update, which will be today.
Yep. And there's a lot of, and this curious thing, how's everybody doing after the 888, the 888?
I was very tired.
Yeah.
Very tired. I still not really wanting to be around people.
I think that's probably normal, because I noticed that I just haven't been reaching out to people at all, and I just kind of cocooning for the last little bit. And I just haven't had the energy to reach out. Oh, wow. Hello, Joel. Hey, Champagne.
Oh, we have people.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm just going to read this quickly then. Hopefully we'll have a few more people on. It was 2 weeks ago that I ran over my little toe with my chair, and it's still
broke. Is that when you broke it?
Yes.
Champagne says, I felt good during the 888. It was upgrade of energy from obvious, not obvious. That's all. That's awesome. Hi, Tari.
Okay, so let's start with the lovely energy going around today, as the moon is in deeper feeling Scorpio and sextiles lovely Venus, creating a very powerful energy for love and relationships.
So is that love and relationships or sex and relationships with Scorpio?
Big fat for both of them for me, I think.
Well, me too, but
if you're single and someone suggests a blind date or wants to introduce you to someone new, consider giving it a chance. Oh, maybe I should go out on the boat then.
Yeah, especially if there's somebody else there.
Well, yeah, I don't know how he'd feel about me going out to put any whatever.
Are you in a relationship with this guy besides friendship?
No.
So no problem. Hey, Maria.
Love. It says Consider giving it a chance. Love could be waiting. Just remember to be extra careful and take things slowly, more like a crawl. Please get to know them gradually, especially because Mercury is still retrograde, and you should never start anything new on a Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, there's time to go. It's time to go back and look at old things and retrograde.
Yeah, it's all redoing, rethinking, re everything.
Mm-hmm.
By taking precautions and avoiding impulsiveness, life doesn't have to stop. If you like each other after the retrograde cycle is over, it could have staying power. Heads up, yesterday I mentioned that the cosmos was about to stir things up as it forms a major astrological configuration called a T-square. So let's get into it. Some pretty wild energies will come together in the next few days and weeks ahead, so pay attention. The T-square of planets is forming now and peaks on August 20th, but this energy runs through around the 26th, which is what I've been hearing about. These meteor showers are also supposed to continue going until the 26th. This astrological event called a T-square has the planets Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn lined up together. When so many planets meet up together, it can cause major friction in our lives, and its effects can be both positive and negative. For many of us, this influence can help with money and relationships and even improve our health. It's a good time to learn something new, so get online and take a class. But we're just going to have to take this energy one day by day as the planets create challenges and obstacles. The good news is that while these planets hang out together, our manifestations can be much stronger than usual. So keep saying out loud and writing down your affirmations. Putting your hopes and dreams out to the universe will help create the energies you've been wanting. Make sure to pay close attention to your intuition on Sunday and over the next few days. Whatever you discover or is revealed can be very important. There will be messages and signs all around. Some important dates to pay attention to in August are the 13th, 17th, and 31st. What's going to happen on the 31st? That's my birthday.
All right. Happy birthday.
Thank you. These days hold amazing energy and a boosted amount of power to transform your life and help remove challenges, restrictions, or things that are no longer working. Well, that sounds positive. I may look forward to my birthday then. This is also a good day for healing work as the planets are working together and giving us more direction and clarity. We will need that energy as the full moon peaks on the 19th, and its effects can potentially be extra intense and traumatic, much more than usual.
More dramatic than usual.
Right? As the planets just mentioned are forming very tense energies with each other and the full moon at the same time. It's going to be a lot of energy for people to handle. I think I'm just going to close my doors, lock my gates, and stay in my house. I will continue to provide new information.
Not on the path, haven't been on the path for a while, than people who have been on the path for a while.
What's that?
It might be harder for people who are new to the path, because people who've been on the path for a while, they should have cleared away a lot of stuff. So it might be easier for the old guys.
You would hope. So it's going to be a lot of energy for people to handle. I will continue to provide more information on these cosmic energies and guide you through them. So keep reading my page right here and on most social media platforms. So her name is Ruby Page. She has a Facebook page for sure that I know of. She probably has a YouTube too, but I haven't found that yet. But she does have some good information out there. And then, there's Pam Gregory she's doing a world meditation, although you do not have to be anywhere in person, just at the time. Sit for 15 minutes and do your meditation. It says, just a quick reminder of our free 15-minute meditation at 7 p.m. UK time. I think that is one. Oh, I think we've missed it. I think it was 1 o'clock our time.
Oh,
Oh,
today.
it was 11 on the, oh shit, I missed it.
Mm.
It's
We
past, so never
but
mind.
it's the intention that matters. So even if we missed it, we can put our energy back to that time.
Right. So that's about it. That's all that I have. So I'm gonna click on test now and see if it's time to start reading some questions.
There's a few, not too many.
Not too many.
Yeah,
Uh,
we might have a short one this time.
really short. Right.
I probably just jinxed it.
Well, we always say that, and then there always seems to be somebody that comes on.
Yeah.
Right, yes. So I'd like to talk about my little raccoons that I have.
Yeah, maybe people have got advice too.
Maybe. Somebody said, oh, just get them to trap them and release them into the wild. Well, I put that out there, but apparently here where we live in this lovely province of ours, the rule is if you trap them, you got to kill them. And I'm not killing them.
Sense.
Hmm?
It does not make sense.
No, that's what somebody said in Canada. You're doing that in Canada? She goes, I can't believe that. The friendliest friendliest place in the world, and you're killing raccoons?
There's so much place for freedom too.
Well, there is, and then some.
But they did hire those guys from America who were shot, who were special shots and went out in a helicopter and killed a bunch of deer instead of putting it up for hunters who could actually use the meat.
Right. Oh, I know. They're a bunch of idiots.
Hypocrites.
Idiots.
Yeah. And
so I originally just had what I thought was the mom. Last year it was just the mom, and I only discovered that I had the raccoon because I had left my patio door open for my cat. I have a cat door, and in the mornings I would get up and I have three. Well, I had two cats back then, but I have three separate dry cat food dishes for them, and every one of them was licked clean. Like, I mean, the scraps, the little niblets, everything, and my cats never ever ate those. So I'm thinking, okay, I got something coming into my house. And then I got up one night and I saw the raccoon outside. And then I got up another time and I saw this big bushy tail. And I thought, what the heck scared Charlie so bad? And I walk around the corner and here's a raccoon hightailing it outside again. So then I thought, well, if I close my door where the cat door is and they can't push it to come in. But now I'm looking at these babies. They're like babies. They can get right in here if they wanted to. So now I have to keep my doors closed. So my thought today was what I'm going to do after somebody said that they would have to be killed if they were captured. I thought I'm not going to do that. I may as well just try and make pets out of them. So I went and bought a nice big bucket so I could make them a little swimming pool. And I was going to put some food out there only to find the bucket that I bought is all cracked and all the water is just leaking out. So I got to go buy another one.
Well,
but the babies are so cute. Oh my God. But what they're doing, so I've got baskets that hang on my lattice work. Mm-hmm. They seem to think that that's their own personal little playground, like their own little sandbox or something. I keep getting up and all my plants are out and the dirt is all over the place.
You know, I'm making a hanging macrame cat bed right now. Maybe that's what you should do is make a few macrame things.
I'll put them in the trees.
Yeah.
A little swimming pool out there for them. Put a little smorgasbord out there for them. They're going to leave my plants alone one way or the other.
Maybe.
Maybe. They might be having so much fun in them. But yeah, and they're not scared. That's the scary.
I have never run into
a handle and I was banging it against my lattice work, banging it on the floor, and the little babies are just sitting there just looking at me. Yeah. The mama ran, but the babies are just hanging around going, hi.
I've known you all my life. I've never run into a raccoon that's scared of us. Ever.
Life is so funny sometimes. Yeah. What do they do in the wintertime?
I don't know.
Do they hibernate?
I don't think so.
But where do they go? Because they're certainly not in my yard in the wintertime.
They probably go someplace that's a little warmer. or, you know, like a,
Oh, so they travel to where it would be a better climate for them?
I doubt they go to a better climate. Let's see, raccoons in nighttime.
Where would it be warmer though?
Cave,
Huh?
a cave.
A cave. We don't have caves.
Actually, there's a lot of caves on Mount Ida.
Oh, well, I know, but that's a whole big distance from here to there.
I think there's a lot more dens and things wintertime.
Maybe.
Raccoons do not hibernate. When the weather gets frigid, they do enter a dormancy state called torpor. During this time, raccoons slow their metabolism and in their dens fall asleep with their tails wrapped around them for warmth. Unlike hibernation, it only lasts a few weeks. So they have pictures of them playing in the snow, and they have pictures of them in a little hole.
Well, maybe they have someplace around here that they have made a little den then.
I suspect they probably dig into the ground or into a, because a lot of creatures do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, or they probably go underneath a building or something like that. Because I know when I lived out on the farm on Highway 97, we had a family of skunk. And we come home at night and you can see the tails going like that. Mama and all the babies. And they went diving under the barn we had.
Yeah, when we lived in Vancouver, that um, my sister came to visit, and it was I don't know, 11 o'clock at night or something. We had had a few cocktails, and we wanted some snacks, so we walked half a block was where Shoppers Drug Mart was, and it was still open. So we walked down there, and on our way back, my sister saw this little black and white kitty. Oh, look at the little kitty, 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 come here, don't. And turns around and puts his tail up, and she's pushing me. Not a kitty, not a kitty, run!
Oh, yeah. We had a Siamese cat. She never learned not to go after those little cats. I don't know how many times we come home and the stench was just god awful, and Mom pouring tomato juice all over her.
Well, we got lucky. They never ever sprayed, but it was just so funny the way she was pushing me. Run, run!
Yeah, I knew when I was young, about 16, my friend, they found a little baby skunk and they took it to the vet to be descented, and it sprayed. It sprayed all over the young man who had a huge date that night.
Oh, oops.
But that was the nicest little creature. It made a wonderful little pet.
Oh, I've heard they are supposed to be amazing pets.
Mhm.
Same as raccoons.
Yeah,
We used to just make friends with the raccoons.
back then we used to ride in the back of the truck. Was legal still.
Yeah.
And we hold the skunk up for all the people to see.
Yeah, that's funny. Speaking about that, I was talking to my youngest granddaughter, and she said that when they had gone to visit their pappy, he put them in the trunk of his car for just a ride around. Everybody was on board with it. And I don't know what he was doing out on the road, but apparently a policeman stopped him.
He's not got two bodies.
And the girls are still in the trunk, and they don't know that there's a policeman that has stopped him. And all of a sudden, they started yelling and screaming, "Why did you stop? What are you doing?" And they're banging, and the cop's like, "Can I see your trunk?" My ex is like, "Honest, we're not doing it. I'm not kidnapping them. Honest." He ended up getting a $200 fine.
Well, I suspect it's illegal.
Well, it is now, apparently.
I remember back then, on the back of the pickup, they had this bar. And we'd stand up there, my friend and I, and we'd pretend we were water skiing, going down the highway.
Well, we used to have a teacher, my grade 6 teacher, Mr. Walbelig, I still remember him. He used to take a bunch of us out to the lake just for a picnic and, a hot dog roast and stuff. And he'd put us in the trunk of his car and he'd drive us around, and everybody would fight to get in his trunk.
Because it was fun, right? But they're trying to make life too,
Serious.
not serious, platonic, like not platonic's not the right word, but too, no
Well, you can't
interest,
do
no
anything fun
excitement.
anymore. You just can't do anything fun anymore.
You're not allowed to do things that are exciting or slightly dangerous. I know when I lived in Mexico, I was always on the edge of my seat. Always, well, we were illegal for one thing. So we were always just, just that edge of danger. And I came back to Canada and I thought, wow, this is so boring. It's so much more fun just on the edge of your seat. We better get going, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Joe. How are you? Hey, Elijah and Maddie. Any messages regarding my next 45 days? Thank you both.
Is that from Joel?
Yeah.
Okay, Joel. I can tell you at the end of the 45 days, your life's going to change dramatically. But up to then, as long as you don't make any massive, really unthought out steps, it's going to be fairly prosaic. It's going to be average every day. And there's nothing massively exciting unless you make a choice to make it exciting. And you can do that. I don't recommend it because at the end of the next 45 days, something exciting is going to happen and it feels good. Can't tell you what it is because I'm not picking it up. I just know it's good. And it's quite a shift from where you're doing now. That's not a really good answer. I'm sorry. But just be careful and put your steps careful where you step for the next 45 days and life should be normal. Not necessarily because normal has its ups and downs. I'm not saying it won't have ups and downs, but it won't be traumatic. But the next 45 days after that sounds like fun. I hope I'm right.
Next, we have Champagne. Welcome, everyone. Please don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe. Those are all very important. Comments are good. Yeah, please share to all your friends.
On hearts. YouTube likes all those things.
And then Champagne said, I felt good during the 888. It was an upgrade of energy for me.
That's good.
Terry Alvalos. Hi, Terry. Hi, ladies. Good afternoon. Jennifer Schwab says, hello. Hope you're both doing well. I'm doing as good as I can. Maria Herrera. Hi, Maria. I have not been feeling good from my stomach. Can you see something that I should be concerned? Thank you.
I actually think you may want to go to the doctor and get checked for ulcers. That's the first thing that popped into my mind, that you may have something that you want to check it out, because I do know you stress a lot, and stress creates acidic reflux and it eats the stomach up. I know my father did that to a lot. So I've watched it. It's quite manageable, but I think that so what I'm suggesting to you is don't give up. Don't feel that life is too hard for you, because usually when people are about to give up, it's about the time it starts to get better. You take on a lot of responsibility that is not yours, but you think it is yours responsibility. You want to not give up right now and maybe take on a little less responsibility and you've heard this before, a little more joy. And if you can, go get it tested. And maybe even if you don't want to go to a doctor, look for natural ways to heal your stomach.
Castor oil. Look up castor oil packs to put on your stomach.
I recommend castor oil. You can buy,
Castor oil, put it on some cheesecloth, and just find a way to secure it on your.
you can buy them on Amazon, things, they're not that expensive.
Everybody has Amazon accounts, though.
Oh,
I don't know. If she does, yeah, for sure, do that because they do have.
because I bought stuff for my feet from there and it doesn't, the oil doesn't go all over the place. You just pack it on, put it on your feet and it doesn't get on your night sheets or anything.
Try putting some in your belly button at night and just put a little drop around the belly button and just rub it.
And maybe on the perfume spots. Because that's a lymphatic system.
Your points, yeah.
Yeah, the behind the ear but the belly button goes everywhere. It affects everything.
And
So
that could be because that's where your umbilical cord was when you were born, which goes to every part of your body.
or on the soles of your
Part
feet.
of your body, all your organs, all your blood, your cells, your muscles, everything.
Soles of your feet too. Oh,
And so, just for an example, I don't know if you caught last week when I was saying that I have had crazy high blood cell counts since 2012. And I have been doing the castor oil in my belly button for, I don't know, how long would you think now, Elijah? Maybe a couple of months for sure.
3 to 4 months. Time goes so fast.
My last blood work that I went to my oncologist for, he was so thrilled because my blood work has not looked so good ever. So that's
and
my testimony for it.
yeah, and there's a different kind. Castor oils have different. So you want cold pressed like everything else, or Jamaican black castor oil beans, if you can get it.
Yeah.
I've got. I actually,
Go to your doctor first.
yeah. We're not. We
We
know
do not. We cannot give medical advice.
at all. We know a little bit about natural stuff, but that's not a doctor. But I do. I did get some castor or Jamaican black castor oil conditioner for my hair, and I really like it. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still liking my flaxseed gel. My hair just is so soft and it's grown like crazy and it's more volume and
Yeah, no, I would recommend both of them, all of them,
yeah.
because I put oil in my hair before I wash it. Just don't put it on your scalp. Just put it on the long part of your hair
Your scalp, why not?
because then it inhibits the natural oils from growing or coming out.
Ah,
So when you shampoo your scalp head. When you put conditioner on, you put it in the long part of your hair, but not in your scalp. Yeah, so
I always rubbed it in.
no, not no, no.
Always.
That's that's advice from people who do hair and everything.
Hmm. Well, everybody has something different to say because when I told my hairdresser that I stopped shampooing my hair, she gave me a thumbs up and said, way back when we never ever used shampoo and they had the healthiest hair back then.
But they also used to brush their hair 100 strokes a night.
Mm-hmm.
So
So next we have Tay Tay. Hi Tay Tay, how are you?
hey, Tay Tay.
Hello. Any messages for me?
Okay, this goes back to last week. You said you're going to think about coming on with us. And you guys are going, well, what do you think? They seem to think you're ready. The only thing that's stopping you from doing it is yourself, because you are quite capable of it. I'll ask, your mother will tell you you're quite capable of it. You give good advice.
You never know until you try.
Plus, if you come on and you start to falter, I'm here. I have done this. I have done that for so many people who've never done it before. And I'm here and I support them through it. And they all came out feeling really good about themselves. So that's what your guides are telling me to tell you. Go ahead. Say yes.
Is that her message?
Yep, that's her message. It was basically the same as last week.
Next we have champagne. Elijah, can we see what is going on with Richard? Ugh. He is starting to reach out and all that. Why is he? Why is he? Hopefully it stops. Thank you.
Why is he reaching out? Because he gets bored with the woman he's with, and he's bored with the woman he's with, and there is nobody else at this point that he can jump to that he hasn't contaminated. You're a good-looking woman, and so of course he wants to have some nice eye candy on his arm that makes him feel good. He's still a narcissist. I think it's pretty hard for a narcissist to change. You're the one that said no to him. That's why he will continue to try to get you to come back so he can treat you like crap all over again. Once you're under his control, he's fine. He'll go. With you resist his control, he will keep on trying. Will he stop? I don't see that. But this is in your ballpark. This is your right of saying no, your boundaries. You have that choice. And I know it's really hard to say no when somebody's been in your life for a few years, but it's worthwhile maybe. Sometimes quiet is better than excitement. Good luck with that, though, Champagne.
Then she says, just some advice to everyone on this path, for me at least. Going right into the lessons and learning them is the best way to handle the upcoming planets and their effects. Get rid of any fears. I just said that, Elijah. I just said that, Elijah. You took the words right out of my mouth. LOL. Love that we are in sync.
Yeah, it's kind of cool when we do that.
Jennifer Schwab. Hi, Jennifer. My uncle Timmy is in the spirit realm and came to me last night in a dream. I felt like something was going on with my Aunt Linda, his wife, who is still living. Does spirit have a warning or a message?
I think somebody might be, because she's probably a little older. I think somebody is probably trying to
call her over.
Scam. A little bit of a scammer. Or just be careful that somebody's not taking advantage of her good nature. And the fact that she is a widower might mean that she's a little bit lonely, so it's easier to get people to do it. And there are so many scams right now. I mean, I usually get one guy a week messaging me saying, hey, how would you like to be my friend? And then it's a robot, of course, or a bot or whatever. And I thought, and they're always doctors, and they're always in the Middle East.
Doctors, always in the military.
Yeah.
They all say, oh, I was reading your profile and I was so taken back by everything you post. It's like, how could you possibly do that when I have people blocked from seeing my profile?
And then you go look, and they've been in the online for 2 days. They've all got the same picture for.
Yeah, or you go and check out their profile, and it's like they've just started posting pictures 2 days ago.
Yeah, exactly. And I used to get those maybe once a year, and you get them once a week now.
Oh yeah, they're all over.
Yeah,
and they're on everything, even the spiritual groups and the tarot card reading groups I'm on. It's like they are everywhere. So just need discernment. Use your discernment. Use your discernment when somebody flatters you and tells you that, they want to be your friend.
I got one today from this woman who was on the spiritual path, and I thought, just in case, I friended her, and I got a big spiel in French, and I wrote back in English, and she says, please write in French, and that was the end of it. So watch out for psychic scams too right now. Not me. Yeah. That's not me.
For your aunt.
Yeah. So there are so many people are so desperate Because of the lack of money in the society right now? Well, there isn't a lack of money. We just the lack of money circulating in our level.
That's what somebody said. Or what did I post the other day? Something about I'd really like to know how the the bottom 30% are doing when they're at the grocery store, not the top 1% and what they're doing on the stock market.
Well, the 1%ers get $23 to the rest of the world gets $1. That was a couple years ago, so it might be 25 to 1 now.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Mm.
Next, we have Lily. Hi, ladies. How are you today? Not too bad. Hope you're doing well also. Lots of hugs from Albania.
How's your kitty?
Can you give me any insight or guide on my relationship?
Okay. I don't remember his name, but let me see. He seems, You know how Maddie was saying that we're coming up on a time when it's going to be particularly chaotic? When do you remember the date? About the 15th or something, a full moon or something?
The 19th is the full moon.
Okay. So what I'm picking up from him, he's going through a cycle that he goes through where he gets really close, then he pulls back, and he gets really close, then he pulls back. He's in that pulling back stage because his mind is too active and he thinks of all the ways it can go wrong. He doesn't think of all the ways it can go right. So I don't know how well you two communicate, but if you can talk to him and explain that, boy, things, and point out the positives in his life, how much better off he is, how much better off he'd be, because he has his mind goes in circles like this, and he has a tendency to fall back into his old patterning from before before, and is afraid that it will repeat itself, even though he looks at you and cannot see the same person that was in his life, because you're a totally different person. But his mind is like a trap, and he goes into the fear energy. He will come out of it. He always does. But maybe point out the positives in your relationship, how it benefits him. Okay, good luck on that. Sorry about that.
Eva. Hi, Eva. How are you?
Hey, Eva.
Dear ladies, good to see you. Wishing you and everyone in the chat a happy, fresh new week. I hope it's okay. I ask my question and then go to sleep.
Yep, it's fine.
Early rise tomorrow. My question about agoraphobia. I had quite severe in my 20s. I feel it happening again sometimes, really fearing going outside. Oh my goodness, is this something going on? Because Eva, I'm feeling exactly the same way. I have so much anxiety whenever I have to leave my house now.
I think.
Do my spirit guides have any advice for me? I have medication, but rather keep that as a last resort.
I think it's from another lifetime, and I suspect a lot of people are like you, Maddie, and your granddaughter are probably picking up the energy from another lifetime where you well, I don't want to go into it because it was actually quite traumatic, but you were so look up the Vestal Virgins in Rome and what happened to them if they went went out of their laws, if they left the complex or something. That will explain to you why you have agoraphobia, and I suspect you were a Vestal Virgin, Roman Vestal Virgin, way back when. Suffice it to say that they were put to death in a very, very uncomfortable way. and it came through with you through different lifetimes. Okay, Eva? Good luck.
Tari says, may I ask if you see anything exciting happening in my love life? Thank you.
Terry, I don't see anything this month, but seems like around the 5th of September, and why I got the 5th of September, don't hold me to it because I don't do word dates, that things are going to shift and change for you. And it's almost like somebody comes up, grabs hold of you and twirls you around, and you're going, what the heck is happening? But it sounds like fun. I can't go beyond that, whether it's a good fun or a short-term fun. But it looks exciting. So just enjoy it while it happens. Okay. So you don't want a summer romance anyhow, because summer romance tend to end at summer. And no matter how much you seem to love them at the time, they just seem to end.
Ready?
Yep.
Next, we have Bonita. Hi, Bonita. How are you? Hi, beautiful ladies. Hope you are both well. What's up for Bonita these days? What do you see coming down the road for me in the next few months?
Bonita.
XOXOXO.
One of your many pathways is going to, because you have a few irons in the, in the fire. One of the pathways, one of the less expected ones, is going to start bearing fruit. And I don't want to get too deeply involved in it, but it's somebody from your past is going to be helping you with this. And it seems like the energy is starting to move again to make things roll, which have been sort of a step stopped for what, almost 2 years in Hollywood. So things are starting to move again, starting to roll. Your old friend, the one with the name that starts with N, she's still thinking about you. There's still something that she's doing, and she's still trying to think of a way to get you involved. It's up to you whether you want to go that route or not. But things, I think you've got a couple of weeks vacation still before excuse me for what I'm about to say, before the shit hits the fan, is what I was told. Okay, good luck with that, Bonita. So I think you've got a couple of weeks before you have to get into it deeply.
Next, we have Firefly. Hello. Hope you're both well. Why did V, our manager, blank me? I felt excluded by her and think it's because I caught Scorpio's eye. I also suspect she's been maneuvering work for her personal interest in Scorpio. Don't think he's aware.
I think you're a really good psychic, and I think you should trust yourself. And the lady who gives out job assignments, I think you're 100% right there. And I'm really sorry you're in that situation. Hold on for a while, because things like that are going to come to a head probably by around the 19th. And there will be leveling out of the problems. Okay, good luck with that.
Lily says, my kitty is growing. Thank you.
So,
Tay says, thank you. My sleeping schedule is a bit wonky right now, and the energies have been hitting me hard this week. I get anxious thinking about being on camera. I feel I'd be nervous to think, too nervous to think properly.
you
You
know,
can always
everybody,
try it, Tay. Just give it a try.
how many people have been on here and were really nervous, Maddie? Everybody is. It's just the way it is. And
You get used to it, and then you find your voice, and then it's like, oh crap, she won't shut up.
yeah, and then it becomes much more fun. Really a lot more fun.
She says,
and all you do is
she says, I'm sure everything would be fine, but my overthinking tends to get the best of me sometimes. Ugh, I hate that overthinking because it always gets the best of me.
yeah. And the thing is, you come on with it's scared, it's too scary, you just leave.
Yeah, you can. There's one little button you can click to take yourself out.
Yeah. Hi. It's really not as scary. You ask Bonita. Bonita says, I will never ever go on in front. She came on with us and she had a wonderful time. She was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But she says, I have never done that before, and she was fine. You'd be amazed. Okay.
Next, we have Jennifer says, that makes sense. Thanks. My daughter Haley had a dream about something bad happening to Aunt Linda last week. Haley is developing psychic dreams like I've had since childhood. I will pray for Linda.
Yeah.
Lily says, thank you, Elijah. My World says, hi. How is this new guy named, oh, brother, Jake feeling about me? We just started dating after I accepted his offer to be his girlfriend.
Oh, wow. That was quick.
Yes, I was just going to say that.
Wow. How do you say his name?
I said Jake. I don't know
Okay.
if that's right, but
I'm not, I kind of lost the
it's Cheikh.
Shika. I don't know. Let me see.
Shika? Shika? I don't. We're
He's,
always butcher names on here, so please forgive us.
yeah, well, we're Canadian, eh?
What do you want, baby? No, this is not the time to bug Mama.
So, at the moment, he's really proud to have you on his arm, and he likes the fact that you're a very classy woman and keep a little mystique. He likes the mystique, and he likes when other men notice you, but don't flirt back. He's quite willing to spend money. So enjoy the money, thank him for the money, but it's kind of at the same time expect it from him because he wants to pay for a woman who's classy and to his mind, expecting to be treated like royalty is classy. So expect to be treated like royalty and he will enjoy being with you. Don't give too much, not yet. Wait 3 months before you give too much. Be friends, a lot of friends first. Get to know each other first because it takes 3 months for people to show their true realities. Okay. Oh, look at that. Go ahead. No, I just go ahead. I'm sorry.
Next is Terry saying, oh my God, the 6th of September, I am going to Germany for a celebration.
Sweet.
6th of September would have been my oldest daughter's 46th birthday.
So it's a powerful day then.
45th birthday.
Yeah.
Yes. We have Barbara Jackson. Can I know Ahmad
Corey's.
Corey's feelings for me? I have a glare on my phone. I couldn't see.
Okay, Ahmad. There's a calmness around his heart. He's strong. He's aware. He knows what he wants. He will not jump. He won't jump into anything quickly, but he also won't take too long to let you know how he feels. At this moment, the future is not, it's not set future. It can go two ways at this point. Again, don't rush things. Hold yourself in high value because men like to be surrounded by high value women. That doesn't mean make yourself so high value that you look down your nose at him. But know your value, know your worth, and he will be appreciative of a woman who can stand on her own 2 feet, and he makes their life better, but he isn't responsible for her being happy. Okay, does that make sense? I think he does. He is thinking seriously about you in a possessive way. Okay.
Brat boy. Maybe if I pick him up, he'd run away, and that's certainly what he did.
Of course, he's a cat.
Oh, he hates being picked up. And so I do it just to torture him. Tay, I also fumble with my words and overtalk when I'm nervous.
And did you not just hear me? I fumble with my words and I overtalk too.
Oh, Lordy.
So
So
what? You got fur all over.
and I did that quite often when I very first started too.
Yeah,
So just
it's just
go
it.
with the flow. You won't know until you try it, Tay.
And the thing is, we're small. We're not worldwide. Well, we are worldwide, but
We're small worldwide.
we're small worldwide. I do
That's what
know
I keep telling
myself.
my sister. I'm worldwide. Do you know that?
That's what I tell people. I'm an internationally known psychic.
Nobody has to know on what kind of scale. Next, we have Go Sky. Hi, Go Sky. Anything coming towards me in September?
Yes, probably around the middle of September. Why am I getting dates?
You never get dates or times or time limits or.
No. But something's happening in the middle of September, and I can see you almost doing a jig. It's what I can't. It does not feel like a romance. It feels more like something personal for you specifically. That is going to it's something you've wanted all your life. So, Go Sky, are you a psychic or something like that? Because it seems to me that that is something to do with your spiritual development, and it's something you've been wanting to do for a long time, and it's going to happen. It's going to come into fruition in a big way. Good luck for that. Okay.
Next, we have Tari saying thank you. Melissa, will me and Yasmeet see each other face to face again?
Melissa. He's thinking it over. He hasn't turned away from you, but he's thinking it over. He's how he felt and everything like that. You I do believe that he will come come back to you on a face-to-face basis. But first of all, he has to pull back and figure things out. Men are too much in their heads. They think things through in logic. Unfortunately, on a spiritual manner, you cannot use logic. You have to use the heart. But men are trained to think with their logic and not with their heart. So the logic cannot take you where it's supposed to go. So until his logic runs out and he slides into his heart, he's going to be pulled away. So don't feel rejected. Don't worry about it. He has to slide into his heart before he can come back. It's nothing against you. It's just the way he's built. All right.
Amen. Bonita says, great news. Thank you, Ms. E. Next, we have Miriam C. Hi, Miriam. Hi. Any messages from my guides? Thank you.
Okay, let's see, Miriam. So it seems that you're going to be offered something. And the answer to that is yes, you'll take it. Because you're going to be offered something. Don't go, no, I have to think about it. Just take it. You can always step back later on, but you're being off. It sounds like September is going to be an interesting month. It sounds like things are shifting and changing for some people in an extremely positive way, because this is I'm not being told what it is, but it's also something you've wanted for a long time. When it comes, you may not recognize it. But if you do recognize it, just jump in with both feet. Okay, remember, jump in with both feet. You can get out afterwards if it's not what you want. But if you don't try it, you'll never get it. Okay, so it's really good. Please try it.
Next, we have Fireflying saying, wow, okay, I noticed things, but didn't think much of it. Well, now you have to start paying more attention.
You know, this is something I'm going to say for 99% of psychics or people on the spiritual path. They're also on the spectrum or neurodivergent. And it's because we are the forerunners of the new people who are coming in. So if you've got a lot of crap that doesn't fit in with society, don't worry. When you're dead and you come back, it'll be normal. Okay.
Next, we have Rachel Turow. I went on a date with Yagit.
Jagit.
But we didn't sleep together. A couple of days later, he told me that he doesn't believe that we're a good match for dating. What specifically made him feel that way?
I think that was a manipulation on his part to get you to fall into bed. Don't do it, because if you jump into bed too soon with a man, they don't give a crap about you and they're gone. But they're men. They've been trained to manipulate to get their own way. And honest to God, I've said this, I don't know how many times this month. Wow, did you dodge a bullet? And yeah, you dodged a bullet. Don't think that you weren't good enough. Think that he's not on the same vibration that you are, and it would have been another lesson.
Just think that he is not good enough for you.
Yeah. We have a tendency as women to think we're not good enough when we're turned down. But it's the universe going, hey, saved your butt.
There's always a reason.
Mhm.
You might never understand it right now, but it eventually will come to be that you will know why.
You know, over the years, I've fallen in love a few times. And every single one of them, except for one, I've gone, Jesus, thank God.
Next, we have Firefly saying Scorpio is very popular and feel I'm getting the shtick from these women of jealousy when I haven't done anything.
No,
Well,
you're probably right.
too bad. Too bad for them. If
But the
he's
thing,
interested in you, all the maneuverings and tricks they can try isn't going to work.
yeah, and the thing is, this is the question for you to answer, Firefly Magic. Why is it happening to you? What in you is attracting this lesson? Because that's all it is. It's a lesson. If you weren't attracting that lesson, if you were free of that energy, this stuff would go whoosh, and you wouldn't even notice it. And as for the manager, she's in the wrong. She reached the level of her inability to be a manager. She got promoted to the level of her incompetence, and that's happens a lot, and they stay there.
Um, she says, I'm disappointed in the manager and lost respect for her now.
Yeah.
Keisha, there's a possibility that I may be pregnant. I haven't had the menstruation. Do you think that I'm pregnant? If you can't answer that, can you tell me if my finances will be better next year?
I kind of think you are pregnant. What do you get, Maddie?
If you're wanting to be.
Yeah. And if you're not, you know what? It's never the right time.
No,
But,
there's never a right time to have a baby, but obviously God let you have this baby for a reason.
why don't you pull out your
My pendulum,
yeah,
I have it. I
yeah.
have to go hunting for it today. Is Keisha pregnant? Is Keisha pregnant? I'm getting no.
Hmm. Well, one of us is right.
Are you under stress? If you're under stress, that will also stop your period from coming.
And as for your finances, I do believe they will get better after March. But there is a good potential that you are pregnant. But there's also, if Maddie's right, a potential that if if the baby's there, it's just come in to contact you and be part of your life, but only in the etheric, not in the physical. But if you want a baby, hopefully you are.
Um, Firefly says, thank you for verifying my hunches.
You're welcome.
Guy Cressy. Hi, Guy. I lost 10 pounds without diet or exercise. What caused this?
Are you a on the spiritual path? I'm assuming you are. We talked about this, Maddie and I, about a month or two ago, and it's because we're moving up in the spiritual realm. We will drop weight or we will gain weight really rapidly. And if you're afraid that you're sick, I
Well,
don't.
I just asked my pendulum if he should go to the doctor, and it came back with a big no.
Yeah, I don't think you're sick. I just think that you became, you dropped weight because you dropped some crap. And that actually works quite nicely.
I wish I could lose weight.
Well, you look like you've lost a bit of weight.
All this crap to drop.
You look like you've lost a bit of weight since 3 weeks ago.
No, got on the scale yesterday because I thought the same thing, but no, still the same weight I've been for the
So,
last 2 or 3 years.
but it could be that you made more muscle.
Mm, Well, that is true. I do work out with weights every day.
Because muscles make a difference.
Yeah.
Because muscles weigh more than fat.
Yeah. Yes, that I do know. Are you good to pass now?
Yeah.
Priscilla G. How will I do in my ethnic studies class taught by Professor August Sami? I heard bad reviews about him, but have no choice but to take this class.
As I said last time, parrot back what he wants to hear, you'll be fine. Unfortunately, that's not the way you're supposed to do it in university, but that's the way university have been evolving for the last few years. Pretend you don't have pretend you're recording and just record what he says and play it back to him. You'll be fine. And don't get too friendly. Don't get too close. And don't believe everything he says. I'm assuming August is a guy.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well, she does say I have heard bad reviews about him,
Okay. Yeah.
but have to take his class. So it is definitely a man.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of really poor teachers out there right now. I know this because my middle daughter's in university, and the stories she tells me are quite amazing. But you have you have to work around their ideas, find out their belief system, parrot it back to them. Don't believe the belief system. Try very hard to keep it in a box. Okay.
Next we have Angel. Hi, Angel. How are you? Do you see me going to law school next year or just working full time?
I think you're going to go to law school, but I also think you're going to be working. So it might be that next year, getting into university is a real pain in the you know what. So if you haven't applied for a school yet, the chances are you're not going to get in until this time next year for the September. So I think you might be doing a bit of both. Just take the time to solidify who you are and become more aware of your own self until you do go to university. And I do believe you make a very good lawyer. Good luck on that.
Ava says, I'm still awake. Thank you. I hope it will help next time. I am in tears at the door. Must go out because of my dog. Agoraphobia sucks. Good luck with it to you too, Maddie. I know. When I leave home now, it just seems like my palms sweat like crazy. My heart's just palpitating, and all I can think about is getting the hell home.
So Ava, maybe do a meditation and in it visualize yourself being this is horrible, but being in a room that's walled off and nothing can get through, no oxygen, nothing. And it's a small space. And sit in that fear for a few minutes until you can't breathe, then you get out. And it takes 30 seconds. And
Also,
that's
do some deep breathing. Oh, here's me giving, I'm good at giving advice, just not good at taking it. Try doing some deep breathing also.
yeah, there's something that I saw you breathe in for the count of 4, hold it for the count of 7, breathe out or 8, and then breathe out for the count of 8. And you do that 3 times and that will change your stress levels really fast.
Sure, I'll pick you
So
up
breathe
again.
in 4, hold 7, breathe out 8. You breathe in here, blow out here. And that's supposed to change. If you do that for 3 weeks, it's supposed to change things in your dramatically.
Good luck. Let us know how it goes. Yeah, meditate on it. Jennifer says, I have faith in Taylor. I know she will be ready soon to feel more comfortable with her gifts being shown to others. It's hard for us to know when to expose ourselves and our gifts to the world. Well, you have the perfect platform right here.
Yeah, it's safe. It's really safe.
Yeah. Eva says, yes, taking measurements is way more dependable data than the scales.
That's true. That's for weight.
Mm. Hmm.
And because I know,
Oh, I know I find a difference in my clothing for sure.
yeah, because I know I've got a pair of leggings I put on and they were really tight, and now they're not. But the scales, well, my scales are insane. They go from 50 from this to this, and it's 15 pounds difference. I don't think so. Not in the same 3 minutes.
Mhm. Firefly says, I also feel like I could be a lesson for these women too.
Oh,
Women
definitely.
shouldn't condemn another woman if the guy they are interested looks at someone else. Women supposed to unite. Yes, we are. We're supposed to hold each other up and help each other on and be there for each other to cheer each other on. And there's a lot of not so nice women out
There's a
there
lot of mean girls.
threatened by
But
any kind.
that's the thing. There's a lot. We go through the school system now, especially. There's a lot of mean girls
Yeah,
because they've been trained to be the mean girls. You get it off movies. You get it off. Oh, I'm rich and you're not.
I'm
And
better than you are, and I'm your boss, and you're underneath me, so I'm better than you, and he should want me more.
yeah, and then on
Fortunately, I think guys see right through women like that, and that's why he's not interested in her because he can see her true personality.
yeah, and the thing is, if they have that personality, that means they have huge insecurities. I mean, the meaner you are, the more insecurities you have. And that's probably a given, because why would you be, if you're secure in yourself, you have no need to be an ass. You don't.
Jennifer says, I lost weight a couple of years ago when I made some changes in my life. I let go of some things that needed to be removed from my life to make my life better, changing the energy in my body and my life. Yep,
Yep. Works really wonderfully that way.
yeah.
And the more you're on the spiritual path, it's actually Peter made this comment. Said the people who are on the spiritual path, it shows in their body. And it, even me at my age, still shows in my body that I'm on the spiritual path, and I care about myself. So, and as I said to one lady, I am not going to into that good night without fighting tooth and nail.
Forgot to ask, how did your dentist appointment go?
It was good.
Good.
I thought he was going to break my jaw, but
Firefly says, I'm already noticing these women completely against each other and making each other jealous for this man's attention. And I'm staying out of it. That's why he likes you, probably, is because you are staying out of it. You're not joining in on all the mean games that are going on. You're not backstabbing. You're not. Men really don't like women that do stuff like that.
they don't like games. They like authenticity. At least I've noticed that real men like authenticity, and with you being authentic, that really makes a difference.
Hmm. It does. It really does.
Yeah. Which reminds me, talking about being authentic, Juanita told me that she enjoys our this, that, and the other thing conversations.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Eva says, a queen bee has nothing to gain by supporting her sisters. On the contrary, would be great if this also shifted in the future, that we can experience true sisterhood and not competing for male approval. Unfortunately, that's what women do too. Is they they want to be the top dog that all the guys are attracted to. Doesn't matter how they get there. But the thing is, they say a pretty face doesn't necessarily mean a good heart.
I look at these little 14-year-old.
Like, I know people that are not the most attractive people, but they have great hearts and they're kind and they're
Yeah,
considerate, which makes them more attracted to me than that good looking guy over there that's a snob and treats people like shit.
yeah. But if you watch the little girls who think they're all that and they haven't lived life yet, and they're skinny. And I look at them, I say, look what your mother looks like. That's what you're going to look like.
Hmm.
So maybe be a little nicer to each other.
That's what I said to my youngest when she was dating a guy before she got married. I don't know what we were talking about, but I said to him, I said, take a look. I said, because this is what she will be. And he
Yeah,
looked, he went, oh, I'm okay with that.
yeah. Mind you, I find I'm making the same motions my mom does, and I go, oh crap, that's my mother.
Hmm. I haven't really noticed much of my mom coming out in me.
Yeah,
Mind
my
you,
mother.
I'm on a spiritual path. I'm not sure. I mean, she was a religious person, not necessarily on a spiritual path, but
My mother was actually a really wonderful human being. I just don't want to be her.
no, no, I don't think any of us do.
No, I don't think so.
And so we have come to the end.
Uh,
Firefly just gives us hearts, hugs,
no,
and
Ava says I'm going to try the visualization.
oh, did I miss that? Oh, see,
Yeah.
there you go. I'm going to try the visualization. I already walk outside counting my breath. With the exhale, double the amount of the time as the inhale. And that's what they say. They say, well, I've been doing this other one, and it's in for 4, hold for 5, and out for 6, I think.
Oh yeah, well that's the same thing as I said, except the counting.
Yeah,
I like the square one that
hold
the
in for 4, out for 4, in,
the
in
seals
for
do.
4, hold
Yeah,
for 4, out for 4.
yeah, I like the seals because they're in stressful situations and they use that.
Mm,
So, but that's me. But you know, everything different things work for different people, right?
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
just find something that works for you and make sure that you bring it down into your belly,
Yeah.
the belly breaths, and
Because right now the solar plexus, the heart and the throat are all seeming to work together right now. Because at
mhm.
least when I work with people, I put the three together. And people make the mistake of thinking if they have a choked up throat that they need to say things to people. And they don't, because not everybody can hear what you have to say. You have to be clear in how you feel about it. Yeah, Ava, the box breathing, yeah.
Box breathing, the square one. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Different strokes for different folks.
Okay, so hey?
Now my turn. You were right last week. But you said I was going for a burger and you could see the fries. I had a steak and opted for the steak instead.
Well, you know what?
The fries.
It's just that I like hamburgers, so that's why I would have seen it.
Mm.
I was listening to a guy talk on prophecy, and he says,
But the special was on was like $3 cheaper than their burger, and it was a nice steak with mushrooms and
yeah, well, steak is always good. I don't mind steak.
mm-hmm.
But like I said, hamburger, I have lowbrow tastes when it
Some
comes
burgers.
to that.
Well, I said the burgers out there were more expensive than the steak,
Oh yeah,
so lowbrow.
yeah. Hang on, let's see.
Jennifer says, thank you, pretty ladies, for your time and energy. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a very blessed week ahead. Thank you. Namaste. I'm just waiting to see if I can get on my friend's sailboat today to go and drop some of my daughter's ashes out there.
Sailboat.
Yeah, he's got the sailboat out today.
Okay. You know what?
Oh, now I'm hungry. Join the Eva, you and I, we should just live together. If I wake up at midnight, the first thing I do is go for a snack.
Last night I woke up at 1 o'clock and I couldn't get back to sleep, so I went and had something warm to drink.
Mm,
But
that would probably be a better thing than going for a candy or a cookie.
I don't have any of those on hand.
Unfortunately, I always make sure I do because I know that I'm gonna want one at some point.
Well, I do have muffins, but I make sure they're made with coconut flour and almond flour and
Yeah, I've been seeing some really good recipes with the cottage cheese lately. I'm going to
yeah,
start
that I was thinking of making that to
the
take.
cookies. There's a recipe for cookies out there with cottage cheese.
Yeah, I just don't have any chocolate chips. I use them all up.
I think I might still have some. I don't know. I used to get the big bags from Costco.
They're
I think
like
what I'm
20.
going to start doing is just phoning and ordering from Costco because they deliver free over $70, and
Do
two of
they?
my things that I want are over $70. So
Oh, well, that's cool. I
yeah,
know the Costco chocolate chips are like $25 now,
wow.
$24. They're
Yeah,
20
I don't
some,
need them. I don't need them that bad. I can get some at the store for $5.
but they last me almost a year and a half.
Oh, I know. I've had mine for probably 2 or 3 years, I think.
Except that they get near the heat and you get chunks of chocolate.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah, but
Smoky out there today.
it's. I do think you're going to get out there this time, and this week at least, and with the wind's going to be whipping around a little bit. So don't wear a dress.
I'll just put a bathing suit on underneath it.
Oh, okay. Um, when this is done, you're going to feel a release of energy and you're going to feel lighter in yourself
When what's done.
when you release the ashes.
Okay.
It seems to be weighing on you a little bit, trying to get it to happen in a time frame that is in a way that is meaningful to you. And it's just not been happening yet. Um,
I
be,
don't want it to be rushed either, though.
yeah, exactly. Be really careful of your back or something because you may have to go see your osteopath.
Oh, great.
I don't know. I just, there's something there where you might have to go see him.
Like that's
Uh,
going to happen while I'm out on the boat? Or just something that's going to happen during the week?
I don't know if it's even a back pain. I just see that there's a connection this week between the two of you. And I'm assuming because you had a pain last week that it is same this week.
So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
More my toe that hurts than anything, and you can't do anything for that.
Nope. I know I broke my toe once and it took like 7, 8 years for it to heal.
I believe that. Well, I had broke it once when my daughters were still babies, and it's honestly this many years later, it's still every once in a while hurts.
Yeah. You could feel a piece of it going up and down. I remember I fell off a horse once and I got a split in my ankle. And I didn't even go to the doctor because I didn't know until years later I had an x-ray
Well, he did tell me to go get an X-ray, but why?
for the
Why
toe.
put why spend more money on the healthcare system when I already
They're
know
not
it's
going to
broken?
x-ray your toe.
Well, they can tell me that it's broken, but I already know that.
Yeah, because all they can tell. Because when I broke my thumb, they tried to put a splint on it. You couldn't.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, anything else for the week, or
Casino. Looks like You should be winning something there.
Well, let's
Do
hope
you
it's
eat,
something.
do you eat at the
hope it's
casino?
Sorry?
Do you eat at the casino?
My friend Patrick buys me lunch there every once in a while.
Okay, because you may be eating there. It looks like it to me. It looks like the casino that you're going to be eating there, sort of spur of the moment, casual.
Oh, maybe I'll run into Patrick at the casino. He always offers to buy me a drink and lunch.
Yeah, and I haven't been there for years
Well, surprisingly enough, the last few times I've eaten there, the food has not been bad.
because most of it comes in frozen, right?
I don't.
At least it used to. I don't know what it does now, but they used to come in frozen, and okay, that was not very good.
Well, they had really good food there when they first opened up with that first chef they had, and it's just gone downhill since then.
So Ava says midnight snacks gives her scary dreams. Not me.
Oh, not me either.
I don't. I'm not one of these. I don't dream.
I did dream about somebody again the other night, the one that I always dream of.
Okay, that's cool.
I might remember what the dream is, just he was very comfortable in my home again.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't know if it was my home or our home. That's the thing. I can never decipher if it was my home or our home.
Well, good luck on that.
Right.
I think it's just going to be a sort of an average week for you, like you have been going through. I do think that you might find that the stress of agoraphobia might be a little less towards the end of the week.
I hope so, because
Mhm.
I don't like that feeling of forcing myself to have to leave my house.
Maybe do what I suggested to Ava and do some meditation and see what what comes to mind. Because usually your mind will associate with something and just do a general daydream.
Well, I have done that, and I kind of know why it's happening, but it's not probable.
So it's not probable.
No, I keep thinking that somebody's going to be coming back and doing something to make me leave my home,
No, I don't think so.
but I don't think that's probable.
No, I don't
So
think
I've
so.
got to get rid of that thought.
Yeah, that's a fear that you entrench. I don't think he's got the wherewithal or the desire, and I don't think he cares anymore about that. Because I actually think there's a sense of caring there that wasn't there before, now that you don't see each other.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah. So Ava ate batteries and a light bulb. You
8
woke up.
batteries and light bulbs.
So that's energy, right? But that's energy, right?
I woke up feeling hungover.
Well, if the fact that she woke up,
You have an energy hangover.
yeah, exactly. You probably got a swoosh of energy with all these coronal mass ejections coming in and everything lately. You probably got a swoosh of energy through you. That's why you dreamt of light bulbs and batteries. Anyhow, my leg is starting to tell me it's I've sat too long.
It is 3 o'clock.
Oh, you
Eva
have to
says,
go
"Have a
in.
great week, Tay Tay." Tay Tay says, "Thank you, Eva." And that's it.
Sounds good. Thank you, everybody, for
It
being
was
here.
really good again today. I really do enjoy these, and like I said, it's just more and more like family talking to everybody on here every week.
It is. And then
We do certainly help each other through our ups and downs, I think.
yeah, we do help. I hope we help people. Anyhow, namaste.
Have a
Talk to
great
you.
day. Have a great week, everybody. We'll talk to you on Thursday. It's my no, Wednesday.
Mhm.
Unless
I'm
no.
not going to be here this week.
Oh,
It'll be Friday, maybe Friday,
oh, right.
because
You're
I'm
leaving.
flying out Monday to my daughter's, and then we're taking 2 days to drive back from Edmonton because she hurt her knee and she doesn't want to drive alone.
Okay.
But Sunday for sure, but
Good, my
Friday,
meditation.
possibly Friday, Friday.
You know what? We can skip a week. It's not a biggie.
Yeah. I don't mind doing Fridays either.
Well, we can do Friday. I mean, like I said, I have really nothing going on in my
It
life.
will depend on whether my daughter wants to do exciting things or not. Plus, we're going to have 2 cats and a dog here that are, the cats are hellions.
Well, I hope they like that cat tree.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm making a macrame bed for them. And my daughter likes purple, so it's made out of purple. Just because they're little hellions and everything I have on my walls, I'm going to have to maybe take off and put in a box because they're little hellions. I guess they go along and they're the cats that knock everything. I have a lot of things to knock off.
They sound like my raccoons. I
Yeah.
don't know what their possession is with playing in my flower boxes, but when I get up in the morning, like all my plants are on the ground, the dirt is all over the place. All those nice little moons that you've made me, I have them hanging. They're even knocked off. It's like they have a heyday out there. And so I'm going to try and make them a nice little playground that they can stay the hell off my flowers.
It might be they're looking for bugs in the dirt or something, right?
I think it's more cat food because when the crows eat the cat food, they knock some of it off and it goes into my plants.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
So I'm going to give them their own food source and give them a little swimming pool. And if I had some sand, I'd make them a little sandbox so they can play in that.
They're actually, you can buy bags of sand for very cheap.
I know, but I got a big beach down here that I can just go grab a bag of sand.
That's true.
I don't think anybody will stop me.
No, I have a bag that you can have if I ever see you. Half a bag because I used to use it for making the organite.
Ah,
But I don't need that much bags. Okay.
no.
Namaste. Thank
I
you,
know.
Jennifer. I'll pass it
Angel
along.
says, thank you both and see you next time. Jennifer says, thank you. She says, prayers for your daughter's quick healing.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. She seems to be healing pretty good. Okay, namaste again.
Okay, let's go. We better go because we can